today. From Ford,
the first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle, it's complete. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Here's Murray. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now Murray. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. The Lions at 6 and 2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They'll run on first down. Gibbs. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
On second down now. It's Gibbs, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, he'll drop to throw, being chased out left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
Tackle by Emmanuel Mosley.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Murray going to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now,
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, 10 is really the goal. And this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Murray now on 1st down. Open man right side is Ingram.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Murray.
He'll connect on the out route with Ingram.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. Murray now to throw. Touchdown!
Christian Watson.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Tigers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Up the middle they go. Bernard. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
To the right side, this is Dillon.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Throwing on first down is Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards into Chicago, first down. Now Dillon on the inside give. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Murray.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll look to throw here.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Eluding the pressure right. Avoids him at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Now, this is a feeling I can relate to all too well. Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage. Took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback. And he used his legs to hot-foot it for a first down.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though, 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. That's such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 3 yards out.
And the Lions have moved out in front. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let him fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They'll try the left side with Dillon. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Murray now on first down. Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Murray. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He's got this, complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw again.
That one caught by the tight end Bates. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. After the turnover, here's Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibbs.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs, he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Derrick Henry with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. They'll start by running the option to the right.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Murray now. And now here is another interception. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second down now, it's Gibbs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Dancing to his left. This will be caught at the 2.
And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Henry.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Chicago offense set to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on third down, Murray. And Ingram hauls it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Throwing now is Murray.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
This is Dillon on the counter.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Again, it's Dillon.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, Murray. That is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. From the gun, Murray. His throw incomplete. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Throwing again, Murray.
He'll complete this one to Watson.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now Murray's got to have this one. And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Murray under pressure. They got him again.
So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack, but the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. He's got it. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, Bernard. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Tigers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Another shot now for this Lions offense.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. The Lions on third down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 4. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And he is going to have the Lions first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Murray now on 1st down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Now Murray again.
Quick slant to Watson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Bernard. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Murray.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for it. It's Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Murray.
Christian Watson.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Tigers get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that one a 13-play drive in total.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs, and they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Detroit, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
today, from Ford Field in Detroit,
two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug. That's caught right side by Anderson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Cook up the gut. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question, because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
2nd and 6. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now back to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. First down, here's the run with Cook. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 63 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3". They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season, and right now this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves, but with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Good footwork at the 30. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Zadarius Smith, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They'll set up to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught at the 20.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs, and he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The kick by Bass is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Looking to throw. He's going to get this one down to Cook. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On 3rd down, Gibbs. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Here comes the Lions punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 9 now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 2nd and long. That'll be taken in by Anderson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
they'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half in a 3-3 ball game. Just a pair of field goals to this point.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a throw here, hauled in.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Flushed out right.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. He completes it to Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The kick by Bass is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. So here are the Lions to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Gibbs, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs, and he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that trims the lead to 3. It's 9-6 now. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long.
converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll look to throw here on first down, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Back to throw now on first down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2nd and 11. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And that is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On first down, Gibbs.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now he dumps this off over the middle.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Steps away to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Flush to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6, and now it's 3rd down. Now back to throw. This is caught. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Lions on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibbs, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Henry up the middle. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. Up the middle they go. Gibbs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
On 3rd, here's an option play right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And he's got it complete to Anderson. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a leap it. He will make the catch. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. He'll drop to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And it's incomplete. Clock now showing 0:05. That's all we have left here in the 4th. One final shot. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Lions, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.